Yo, yo, yo. Bang. I'm an hour late, but better late than never, right? That's what they say. Yeah, the reason I was late, I was getting my truck delivered finally after two delays. It was supposed to be delivered last Thursday, then they changed it to Tuesday, then on Tuesday they called me and they changed it till this morning. So, but it's here now. I do like it. There's some things that I'm not super pleased with, but nothing major. So, yeah, it's a nice truck. It's in good shape. There's a couple things that either I didn't notice in the pictures or that weren't disclosed to me. I can't remember. I don't know either way. The paint on the outside looks really good, except for one spot. Right on the tailgate, right beneath where the handle is to bring down the tailgate. There's a huge gash of paint missing there. I did not see that in the pictures. It's not that big a deal. I have a friend who has a paint body shop. I'll get him to fix it. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. And the other thing is not really their fault. It's just the way it is that it needs a tune-up. It needs service bad. I mean, it's got 73,000 miles on it, and you're supposed to get a full tune-up and transmission fluid replaced and all that kind of stuff at 70,000 miles, and that hasn't been done. So that's first on my list. I'm going to take it to the dealer next week and have them do whatever tune-up, replacing anything that needs replaced mechanically. I'm going to have them do it. But other than that, I like it. I mean, I should have known that going in buying a truck with that many miles on it, that I'm going to have some mechanical work done to it. And it's not that it drives bad, it drives fine, but, it needs done. What's up, Law Tide? One time. Hey.
Peace, everybody. We'll see you soon, Texas Pete.
We'll see you soon, Texas Pete. Woo! Let's go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this weekend. One thing I learned, I posted a video on my main channel yesterday about, a preview between Georgia Tech and Clemson, and obviously that attracted a lot of Georgia Tech fans. I thought Georgia Tech people were supposed to be smart. That's what they keep telling me. Based on some of those comments in that video, they're not very smart at all. I also learned that a lot of them really can't stand Rec Talk or Sea Dog. They don't like them. Homeboy said in the comments, he said, I knew immediately whenever you said, I heard from my good friend Rec Talk that you had no idea about anything about Georgia Tech. I said, damn. Oh, man. I said, but there is a part of the video where I literally say, I don't know anything about Georgia Tech. Well, how about that part? No one at a cloud chaser? Yeah. Look, when you make videos on YouTube about college football, nobody hates on you more than your own fan base. That's a given. Law Tide, is that true or not true? You've been making YouTube videos for a long time. How many Alabama fans can't stand you? I bet there's a bunch of them. How many of you guys, well, probably none of you, unless you're a Clemson fan and you're searching on college football stuff on the internet all day like I am for research purposes. How many of you guys saw Brent Key, the head coach for Georgia Tech's press conference yesterday? I might need to see if I can pull that up. It was weird. It reminded me a little bit of well, back before Bill Belichick started banging a 24-year-old, you remember back when he coached the Patriots and people took him seriously? You remember the press conferences he used to give where he said basically nothing, one-word answers, had this mad look on his face all the time like somebody just ran over his dog or something? That was Brent Key yesterday. I don't know what's going on with that guy. He's a weird dude. Make sure Slaw wears his. I'm gonna tell you what. If Paul shows up to that game with a brown paper bag, I'm ripping it off his head and ripping it apart. I'm not gonna be seen in public with Paul with a fucking brown paper bag on his head. No, you know what? If he puts that brown paper bag on, I'm not gonna take it off his head and rip it up. I'm just gonna take a lighter to it, make him take it off. I'm gonna burn that motherfucker. Catch his head on fire. Raw for Reason says Brent Key is a known oddball. I think he's bipolar or something. His mood is never the same. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that guy. Haynes King is questionable for the Clemson game. No, he's not. That's what Brent Key said. He said game time decision. I'm telling you 100% he's starting the game. There's nothing wrong with him. He's got a dick injury. You don't need your dick to play football. So, I saw a video of him yesterday. They had practice on Sunday after their Saturday game. He was running around. He looked fine. They're just saying, look, they don't want to tell Clemson that he's playing because they want Clemson to have to prepare for two quarterbacks, which they may be doing anyway, honestly. But he's been hurt for years. He's had the same shoulder injury for at least last season. I mean, it might have been longer than that. But that's not stopped him from starting every game since he had that injury. As far as the lower extremity injury, I don't see anything wrong with him. Isn't Haynes King pretty much considered week to week every week, though? It's not, to me, this isn't anything new. They say that about him every week. But last night on the ACC show with Rec Talk and Sea-Dog, Rec Talk seems to think that they're going to do what they did against Miami last year and play two quarterbacks, which I guess is possible, especially if they get down. If Clemson takes a lead, a 14-point lead at some point in that game, I don't think Haynes King is going to be able to pass him back into the game. Now, if Georgia Tech is winning, I think he'll stay in there because they can just run him, bleed the clock out, make Clemson call timeouts. But if they have to pass their way back into the game, I don't think Haynes King's going to do that. Which Williams are you talking about, Dylan? Are you talking about Antonio Williams? They haven't said yet. I don't know. I don't think they need him to win the game, honestly. I mean, Dabo said yesterday that Antonio Williams is the best player on the team. He didn't say the offense. He said the team, which kind of took me back a little bit. I was like, what? I don't know. He might be right. I mean, I'm not even sure he's the best wide receiver on the team, to be honest with you. I mean, he might be. It's hard. It's splitting hairs between him and Bryant Wesco Jr. But Wesco's an absolute baller. Williams is just older and more experienced. If there was any question about Williams' health, I would not play him in this game because the type of injury he has is a hamstring injury, and if you can re-aggravate that easily. So, and if you feel like that you have to have Antonio Williams to beat Georgia Tech, then you have bigger problems. And that's not a shot at Georgia Tech, it's just a fact. I'd rather have Antonio Williams down the stretch at the end of the season than this weekend against Georgia Tech. Worst case scenario is they trot him out there when he's not fully healthy, and then he really does injure himself, and then he's out for 6 weeks. That's what I don't want to happen. But if I had to guess, and this is nothing but a guess, obviously I don't have any direct hotline to Dabo Swinney or the medical staff at Clemson, so this is just a complete guess. If I had to guess, he will play on Saturday. But again, I don't know. It's just a guess. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't want him to play, really. He's got 1 week off so far. I'd say give him at least another week or two off. Stingray? What's up, Stingray? Anywho, StreamYard is open. Again, I apologize for being late. It wasn't my fault. Had to handle some business. Some business. Yeah. Clemson's starting running back is Adam Randall. I mean, they haven't said that, but that's obvious. I mean, he got 20 carries last week for 118 yards and a touchdown. The other 2 running backs combined had 2 carries. So it's pretty clear at this point who their starting running back is, and it's Adam Randall. I thought he played well. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it was against Troy, but he played well. It's hard to play well when they don't give you the ball, you know? So when they did give him the ball, it worked. So I don't. What's up, Slim?
That is a fact. It's hard to put up good numbers if they don't give you the ball.
Yeah. I don't like on my video following the LSU game, I stated that I was like 8 carries in 4 quarters by running backs, by 3 different running backs, 8 carries total. So I think Adam Randall got 5 carries. Anyway, and they're like, well, the reason they didn't run the ball is because the offensive line's trash. I'm like, okay, so the offensive line's trash. Let's not run the ball, and then let's just let Cade Klubnik run for his life for 4 quarters. That makes a lot of sense.
It does.
The whole reason, if your offensive line's bad, you should be running the ball more, not less. I don't know what people. Sometimes I feel like people just want to argue with you, just to argue. Like, no matter what you say, they're just going to argue with you. I could have said the exact opposite, and the same people would have been arguing the point that I was trying to make.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm usually one of those people, so I know.
Well, you like to argue too, but you're doing it on YouTube for comedic value and for entertainment purposes only. Well, mostly, not only.
Yeah, mostly.
But you know.
What's up?
What's up, Ballard?
Not much, man. I'm just having some anxiety. I'm just cuddling my bear here.
Yeah, I'm gonna order an emotional anxiety support bear off of Amazon.
Yeah.
For my game streams, and that way, whenever Clemson starts playing bad, like they did against Troy last week, I can cuddle my bear, and it'll make me feel better.
Well, I mean, can we give Ryan Williams some grace? I mean, he's just a boy.
We can't.
And I mean, he's lost 5 games under a head coach that doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that's true either. Like, Kalen DeBoer made the national title game before he came to Alabama. He didn't forget what the fuck he was doing just because he's at Alabama now.
Yeah.
Slim has a point.
No, I agree. I just needed a statement there. I mean, just make fun of the teddy bear thing.
Yeah.
Well, it deserves to be made fun of, no matter how many people try and defend it. And I've seen plenty try to defend it.
I haven't even tried to, number one, I'm not searching for this whole teddy bear thing on the internet, but at the same time,
Yes,
from
you
the
are.
Bama fans, it's just all about Wisconsin this week.
All about Wisconsin.
Yep.
That game's in Wisconsin, isn't it?
No, it was last year. It's at home this week.
Oh, okay.
Game.
All right.
I mean, Wisconsin is vying for the title of worst Power 4 team, so...
Are they fighting with Stanford on that in North Carolina?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're giving Stanford and North Carolina a run for their money.
Jeez.
I mean, these guys, they brought in... Listen, they're so bad, Tyler Van Dyke couldn't even make it as quarterback.
And then don't forget Purdue and Northwestern. Yeah.
I think both of those teams would beat Stanford. I don't know about Wisconsin.
Hey, I may not be too far off on my 0-12 pick for Stanford, which just gives more credence to the fact that the people on the ACC show are just smarter.
Well, I don't know. Did you know that Stanford has gone 3-9 4 years in a row?
Yeah.
So it makes sense that they'll go 3-9 again.
They'll be lucky to win 3 games.
I mean that's
No,
what I
it
have
doesn't.
in
They hired Andrew Luck and they fired their coach after spring. So no, it doesn't mean that they'll go 3-9 again.
They probably won't even win 3 games.
I don't know. I'll tell you who might be fighting for that worst Power 4 team spot. Nico, about to leave you in UCLA.
They're pretty bad. Yeah. Yeah, let's do a
changing narratives.
That sounds like a
Nobody has swung a narrative more than Tennessee fans with Nico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fact.
Yeah, they hate him.
He was $1 million quarterback. He was hyped up, and then he left. Oh, we don't know that guy.
No, he was an $8 million quarterback. Get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made
Which means he should be better than the $6 million man. And Steve Austin, and at least from what I've seen so far, Steve Austin is way better than Nico. I'm about to leave you.
Who's Steve Austin?
The $6 million man.
Oh. Probably a better quarterback, too.
He's worth $2 million more, or at least he was.
Are we talking about the wrestler, or?
Have you never seen the show, The $6 Million Man?
No.
Vic hasn't seen anything.
Why am I not
Yeah, so
surprised?
we're not talking about Stone Cold Steve.
No, the original, not Steve Williams. That's that guy's name. That's that guy's real name. I'm talking about the $6 million man, Steve Austin.
No, I never seen that show.
Isn't there a $6 million man in 007 too? James Bond? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's one of the villains. Isn't he the $6 million man? Am I wrong about that?
I think you're wrong about that, sir.
What?
Are you sure?
I mean,
I could
you
be.
have the Google machine. You can verify.
Isn't there a $6 million man in James Bond? Somebody verify that for me.
No, I don't know.
I am not sure.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's where that came from. I'm Googling it. Fuck this.
Well, there's a TV show from the 70s called The $6 Million Man that
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
That's what they're talking about, Ballard.
Yeah.
Ballard's a genius.
Colonel Steve Austin. Yeah.
Told you.
This fucking dog.
I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the $6 million man, the TV. He was also a villain in James Bond, wasn't he? Let me see
there
here.
was a villain called who was Steve Austin was?
No.
The guy. Are you talking about the guy who played him, or was also in a Bond movie?
Maybe that wasn't.
Yeah, I mean the
Now,
guy
that's a
who-
possibility. I can neither confirm nor deny that. I don't know. There's been like 20-something James Bond movies, so it's hard to keep track.
It's been a lot. Yeah, more like. Yeah, there was a lot. Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that really matters at the end of the day about James Bond is that Sean Connery is the greatest James Bond ever.
We can
facts.
agree on that.
Facts.
I don't even know. Pierce Brosnan was okay. I don't even. There's been 2 or 3 since him. I haven't even watched. Like I refuse to even watch them.
Casino Royale with Daniel Craig was good. That was a damn good movie.
Yeah, it was alright. Yeah.
Yeah, the $6 million man was definitely a show. Yeah, who is that? Lee Majors, I think, played him.
No. It says it was science fiction type.
Yeah.
An action television series.
Yeah, he was a cyborg.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was kind of like RoboCop before RoboCop.
Yes.
Lee Majors.
He was like RoboCop.
We have the technology.
Yes.
He was like RoboCop, but better.
Yeah, Lee Majors played it, but the character's name was Steve Austin. Steve Austin is an astronaut who is seriously injured when his spaceship crashes. Handsome and athletic, Austin undergoes a government-sanctioned surgery which rebuilds several of Steve's body parts with machine parts. It's kind of like Iron Man, before Iron Man was a thing.
I mean, I know it's more like, I guess it's more like Darth Vader, because Iron Man is just a suit. But yeah, so
Well, he also has a
more
fake.
like Darth
He also has a
Vader
fake heart too, doesn't he? It's not just a suit.
General Grievous.
Doesn't he have a fake heart?
Yeah.
Anyway, when Steve recovers, his machine parts enable him to have superhuman strength and speed as well as other powers. With these powers, Steve goes to work for the Office of Scientific Information, battling evil for the good of mankind. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah. And it looks like you can watch this on YouTube.
I'm sure you can.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can watch. You can watch. They have all the episodes on YouTube. Yep.
On YouTube or YouTube TV? Or
On
I guess
YouTube.
Just look up $6 Million Man on YouTube.
There you go.
I'll check it out. Save it.
Raw for a reason says, "How's the new rig, Pete?" Yeah, I like it, but I there's a couple things I gotta get done to it.
You were you talking about the your new truck?
Yeah, it just got delivered this morning. That's why I was late doing the show. So
Well, if you watched the ACC show last night, you would already know that.
yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did know that because of your community post.
Yeah, I made a community post too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no excuse for you not to know that. Yeah. Multiple outlets told you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like it. It needs a tune-up and it needs serviced. And there's one part on the tailgate that I did not notice in the pictures, or either that or they masked it in the pictures, which I think is what happened. Where there's a big giant chunk of paint taken out that I got to get fixed, touched up, or whatever. So, other than that, I like it. Yeah.
So, Pete, what are some bets you got for this upcoming weekend, man?
I haven't made any bets this week yet. Well, I mean, for the games this weekend, I haven't. I've made 2 bets this weekend, and I'm 2 for 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but one of them was on the Yankees last night, and they won, or they covered, or they went over, like I bet. I forget what the first one was. I think I bet on the Monday. Yeah, I won the Monday night football game, and I won a Yankees bet last night. As far as this week, though, let me pull it up.
Bet on. I'll give you a lock of the week. Bet on Miami to cover the spread.
Yeah, well, I actually picked against Miami against the spread.
I know you did.
I know, but I don't think I'm actually going to bet that game because I'm not that confident in it. That was just kind of a pick of mine. You know what I will bet on, though, for 100%? Oregon minus 27.5 against Northwestern.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had someone trying to tell me, well, Pete, Northwestern's not as bad as they were. I mean, I don't care if they're as bad as they were last year. I mean, you can't get worse. I mean, what? So, yeah okay.
And they're still, even if they are better, they're still not on the level of Oregon. And Oregon's an offensive machine.
Well, yeah, and we just learned last week that Dan Lanning doesn't give a shit about running the score up on somebody. So I'm not worried about them covering the 27.5. If I lose that bet, I'm willing to take that risk.
Who's not worried about running up the score?
Lanning.
Well, I don't know. It didn't look like that. On Saturday, scored 69 points on Oklahoma State.
That's the point.
That's what I'm saying.
About running it up.
He's not worried about running it up. He's not. What don't you understand about that, Vic?
Well, it seems like he ran it up.
That's
what I'm saying.
About running it up.
He's not worried about running it up.
He's not worried about running it up. He's just going to.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I
do. Is this kind of like do or do not?
Like some coaches won't.
Some coaches won't. He's not worried about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Yoda quote in there too.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense now. Okay.
I see how you're confused there, but he's not worried. Let me add a couple of words to that. He's not worried about the stigma of running it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think basic comprehension is seems to be the theme of this show. We're lacking a lot of it.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, basic comprehension. It kind of eludes me sometimes. Yeah.
It's okay.
Not you,
it
Vic.
eludes all of us sometimes.
Not you, Vic. Vandy Dandy says bet on Clemson, Alabama, Georgia, Oregon, and Vanderbilt. That's interesting. I won't touch the Clemson game. I won't touch the Clemson game with a 10-foot pole. Who does Alabama play again? Who's
Wisconsin at home?
Oh yeah, we just talked about that. I probably would take Alabama. I like that. I like that one.
You don't want to bet. So you don't want to bet on a game that you're going to.
No, it has nothing to do with it. I just don't like. I don't like it. I don't like the line. I'll bet on anything if I like it. Doesn't matter if it's Clemson or not, or if I'm going or not. I just don't like it.
Yeah,
So
Pete's not the superstitious type.
no, I'm not superstitious. I bet on Clemson all the time, but I won't bet against them. But I will bet on them if I'm confident that they'll cover the spread.
Mm-hmm.
Pete's not superstitious, but he has a deep-rooted fear of diabetes and nuclear war.
But that's not superstition. Talk about basic comprehension. Do you know what superstition means?
Yes, I know. I clearly said you're not superstitious.
Diabetes and nuclear weapons are actually the real things in the world.
Yeah.
I think superstition's a real thing, too.
Yeah.
Well, only to superstitious people. I mean, I don't think whatever underwear I wear on game day is going to affect the Clemson outcome. That's just silly.
It might.
Mrs. Peete has this thing where she won't watch third downs.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
So she just so what does that mean? So she just doesn't look.
She closes her eyes.
When it's she closes her eyes.
Yeah, she closes her eyes or looks away. She won't watch. In her mind, if she watches third down, then Clemson won't get the third down.
Okay, and
Yeah.
then what she closes, and then what if she
still need.
and then what if she closes her eyes and y'all still don't get a first down?
Well, I guess you fucked up twice. I don't know. It's crazy.
At some point, like we need you to put up a camera in your living room, and you need to cut away during streams to a Mrs. Peete reaction to a Clemson play.
I would if she would let me put her on camera. She won't let me do that.
Well, just don't tell her.
Yeah, it has to be a secret camera.
Yeah.
There's a reason I've been married for 18 years, guys.
And it's not doing
It's partly because I don't have secret cameras recording my wife and then posting them on YouTube.
Yes.
PigskinPeete Rose will bet on his team anytime. Yeah, I will. I like the line.
I mean, listen, I think posting videos of your wife on YouTube are way better than what other people post videos of their wives about.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when she won't even, like when I'm up here streaming, she won't even come in the room. She'll stand at the threshold of the doorway because she's worried that like she might get seen in the peripheral of the camera. I don't know why, but I respect it. Whatever. Not everyone's as dumb as me and puts their face on the internet constantly. So. But Vic, do you have any superstitions? Like, is there some like? Do you have to wear the same shirt every time Georgia plays, or
No.
Nothing?
No, I don't really have any superstitions. No.
What about you, Ballard?
I guess if we're talking for like Alabama, I mean, if I can watch the game and I'm not at work, I have to wear my Alabama hat.
Do you think
Right.
that if you don't wear your Alabama hat, that something weird might happen? Like
No, it's
they'll
not
lose,
that.
or
It's just
So were you wearing said hat during week 1?
No, because I can't wear hats at work. I was at
Okay,
work.
so you weren't wearing your hat.
I got
in week
home
1.
and I put it on and
Okay.
well, no, I got home and I almost tossed it in the trash, but I said no, not this week.
you almost tossed your hat in the trash because that. Why would you throw your own stuff away just because Alabama loses a football game?
I don't know.
Yeah. Now last week,
Why does Lou break his TVs that he paid a lot of money for when Georgia loses?
Yeah, that's how you break a TV.
That's how you break a TV.
well, it would be one
Lou
thing.
only broke one TV though.
Yeah, and he did it on YouTube too. So at least he got something.
He's
Plenty of
broken.
TVs.
He's. I think he also broke another TV when a Georgia player got arrested because he like broke his girlfriend's door to her apartment. Yeah, he like
can
broke it
recall
off.
at
He like
least
broke it
three
off the
different
hinges.
But
And then
So,
he was
hold
trying
on.
to teach that guy, deal with it, to break your own shit, and you broke a TV to prove a point. Yeah.
I can think of the 2016 Tennessee game with Jawan Jennings. He broke the TV over that.
No, it
I
got
think
unplugged. He picked it up to
it's still broke. It's still broke.
he picked it up to kiss Jacob Eason, and
Yeah.
then the cord got unplugged, but not all the way unplugged, so it started like flickering. And then he actually broke the TV after the loss to Georgia Tech, and then
South Carolina,
and then after the Falcons lost the Super Bowl, he was breaking his TV, even more. That's when he took look.
I don't want to take away from the aura of Uncle Lou breaking TVs, but all that was on air, on camera. It's a lot different if you do that shit when nobody's looking. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Yeah, I mean, if you smash your TV with nobody else watching, huh?
You guys as YouTubers, you bring the drama because it's what the people want. They want the entertainment stuff.
Yeah, I've got mad and hit stuff and kicked stuff, and I think a couple weeks ago I took my walking stick and smashed something, but that's a real reaction. I don't think I'd ever actually break a TV. I mean,
yeah.
I would have to be. I don't think I've ever been that mad enough to break my own shit like that. I don't think I've ever been that mad. And I've been pretty mad. There's an epic fight going on between Carolina Jackpot and Vandy Dandy in the comment section. Of course, South Carolina plays Vanderbilt this week.
It's good.
And of course, Vandy Danny's been, Vandy Danny's comes on here for years. And look, he represents his team. I get it. We all do it. But I think he's a little over the top sometimes with his Vanderbilt predictions. Does anybody know?
For 2 games of the year, Vanderbilt looks better than South Carolina.
I think Vanderbilt looks pretty good. I will admit that. Does anybody know when the last time Vanderbilt beat South Carolina was? And they play every year.
I don't know. It was something. It was a long time ago. It was.
I think it's been like 13 years or something.
It was like maybe like I don't know.
What is Jackpot? What's the last year? Yeah, it's been more than that. 2008. It's been almost 20 years. It's been 18 years or 17 years, I guess.
So that's what 16 straight that Carolina's won. So.
Well, you know what that means. You know what that means? Vanderbilt's due.
Streaks are,
made to be broken.
To be broken at some point. So.
At some point.
I mean, it took Tennessee 15 years to get us, so I mean.
Yeah, there's that.
Just saying.
Yeah.
They played.
Could be the lucky number.
See, I forget now. I know they played every year because they were in the same division. They got rid of divisions. Did they play each other last year? I think they did.
Yeah, they did.
Yes, because the SEC schedule.
Oh yeah, it's the same. It's the same. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, it's the same.
So last year Vanderbilt had the best team they've had in 20 years, and they still lost to South Carolina.
Oh yeah, the best team since.
I'm curious though. I'm
James
curious
Franklin.
if that's going to be one of SC's permanent opponents in the SEC. You think?
I don't know.
Yeah, I see a lot of guessing about that.
Yeah, we don't know. I guess they haven't announced the permanent opponents yet.
I mean, some of them are obvious. Like, I mean, you're going to keep Tennessee and Auburn for us, but Georgia and Auburn, Georgia, Florida. I guess you'd have to keep Tennessee for Georgia. I mean, what do you feel, Vic?
Yes, I think that Georgia's definitely we're gonna keep Florida and Auburn. I don't know who the third is gonna be. I don't know if it'll be Tennessee or if it'll be South Carolina or if it'll be Kentucky or.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Well,
know
as you
who
would
it's
say,
gonna
Vic,
be.
one rivalry is good, 3 is better. And
That's right. That's right. No. It's 2 is better.
2 is
3
better.
is
So Ballard,
just
do you
good
think they'll take away
business.
the LSU and Alabama rivalry game?
I don't know.
What's that?
LSU and Alabama. Now I realize that they're not as a rival as much as Tennessee or Auburn.
Yeah.
Right.
Bama's definitely. Yeah, y'all are definitely keeping Tennessee and
Yeah, I
Auburn.
would think so
It's
too.
a
But what
question of who's the third?
the
team
third?
will
It seems
be.
the logical one seems to be like
LSU,
it should be.
Ole
L-
I think
It should be LSU. I think.
Yeah.
I think it should be LSU. I think the Alabama and LSU fans want that. Now, if it's not them, I have a suspicion it might be a team, maybe like Mississippi State comes back into the mix.
What?
Or
Yeah, or
Ole
Ole
Miss.
Miss. Or Ole Miss, maybe.
I don't know. They played a lot. Those teams have played a lot.
Well, I know they have. I mean, I don't know. Jackpot says Georgia is getting South Carolina.
Huh.
I guess that's his opinion. I don't know if they. I don't think they've announced anything yet.
Well, I think I've heard that the rumor was, well, it was last time they had talked about going to 9 that our opponents were going to be Florida, Auburn, and Kentucky.
I would think
so,
for South Carolina, the ones that make. I think Georgia makes a lot of sense. Obviously, they're right next to each
yeah,
other.
we do.
So let's say for South Carolina, I think it should be Georgia, Vanderbilt, Missouri, maybe.
Yeah,
and I know they're-
Mizzou because of they have the Columbia Cup. So
Yeah.
So here
keep it-
is
so maybe it's-
Mike Bratton put this out, I guess last week or whatever, or a couple weeks ago, but he predicted all of the permanent opponents for the SEC, and he has South Carolina with Florida, Georgia, and Kentucky.
Hmm.
No. It would make more. It would make more sense. It would make more sense for them to keep Mizzou because it's the 2 Columbias. So
Yeah.
Yeah. What about A&M though? I know they're newer to the conference and everything, but
I guess they
Well,
would
they'll
have
keep,
Texas.
because A&M doesn't really
Texas,
have.
definitely.
Well, A&M, so they get 3 like everybody else does, right? But
Yeah,
they don't have.
Texas,
Do they have any real? I mean,
Texas,
outside of
LSU,
Texas, do they have any real tradition? Okay, LSU isn't a good one. Yeah.
I guess maybe Texas,
LSU, but it's
LSU, and Arkansas.
Yeah, that one makes sense.
They gave A&M, Texas, Mississippi State, and Ole Miss.
Who's they?
SEC Mike.
Well, that doesn't
from
make
that
any
SEC
sense.
podcast.
Well, SEC Mike doesn't know.
It would make more sense for them to play Texas,
just
LSU, and Arkansas.
SEC. Who is first of all? Who the fuck is SEC Mike?
He's part of a podcast called That SEC Podcast.
All right, so this is what he wants. This is what he wants.
Well, I don't know if it's what he wants, but it's what he's predicted that would happen. But I don't know how big of an expert it is.
I mean, how is Texas A&M a rivalry with Ole Miss and Mississippi State? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It does not.
A lot of this doesn't make sense now that I'm looking at it.
Why would LSU? I mean, I get Alabama and Florida; they've played a lot. Why the hell are they giving it Oklahoma? Like, why would? I mean, haven't they played Ole Miss quite a bit? Like,
I don't know. Yeah,
I mean,
I
that's
don't know
always a big
who
game.
they played. Yeah, I don't really know about.
There's no in-state SEC.
Yeah, Oklahoma. That one's kind of harder to figure out aside from Texas. I mean, I don't feel like Oklahoma doesn't really have any other rivals in the SEC.
They gave
besides
Arkansas to Texas.
Texas. I mean,
Which, if TriStar were on here, he'd be like, "Well, you see, Texas and Arkansas used to be in the old Southwest Conference. So
it would
that
make
a lot of sense."
more sense, for Texas to get Texas A&M, Oklahoma, and Arkansas.
Some of these teams just don't really like. It doesn't even matter who their opponent is. Like Missouri is one of its own. I mean, you have like
They
Borders
got
and-
Arkansas. They got
but-
Arkansas. They got the battle line trophy. Yeah.
Well, I don't get the Vandy part for Missouri. I get
then you've
Oklahoma though
and
because
and
they
then
were
and then
both
you've
from the Big
got
12.
and then you got South Carolina, because they're both in
Yeah,
Columbia, and then I guess the third one from Mizzou doesn't really matter. I guess it could be like Kentucky or Vandy or
yeah.
anyone.
This is making my head hurt.
I know.
Honestly, I don't know who the hell SEC Mike is.
Yeah, I guess that's up for the SEC to figure out. Yeah,
Yeah, when are they supposed to announce that? Do you know?
I don't know.
The permanent opponents.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know it's going to be. I know it's going to be in the off season. They're not going to do it before that, and they have to do it before next season starts. So, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they'll
No, I guess
do it in.
I just answered my own question. Sometime
know,
between
maybe they'll
February
do
and
it
June.
in like December, maybe after we've played all the conference championships, and there's a little bit of
That's
a
what I've
break.
heard
Yeah,
is
that's
I guess
probably right.
that would be a time to announce it. Maybe like the week after the SEC championship, because there's a little bit of a break. So
Yeah, because they said they were going to at least announce opponents for next year in December. So I would assume before bowl season, but after conference week. So, I mean, there's that.
Sorry, I'm responding to a text.
Like
Give me
this
give me
year
a
for
second.
Alabama, like we get teams, we play the same teams as last year. We're playing all these East teams like Georgia, Vandy, Mizzou. We always play Tennessee. We play South Carolina. And then we got our rivals with LSU and Auburn, and you throw Oklahoma in there. So,
I got to make a quick phone call. Can you guys keep the show going for like 3 minutes?
yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so yeah, Vic, who'd you say you want Georgia to keep?
Yeah, I would say
Like, just
I
to
don't know.
make
I
it-
guess probably like I guess just Florida, Auburn, and Tennessee.
Yeah, I mean, basic like they're one of the few schools in the SEC that has three traditional like legit rivalries. It like even Tennessee is. I mean, it's not a well. We just play them every year. It's. I mean, it can
I
get
mean,
pretty
yeah,
heated.
yeah. I do consider. Yeah, I do think that Tennessee is a rival. I mean, I think that South Carolina
Punch your
is.
bag.
I think South Carolina is a rival too. But
Yeah. Well, Augusta and Columbia aren't they only a few hours?
yeah, they're pretty close. Yeah,
Or not Augusta. I'm thinking where
Athens.
Georgia
Yeah,
is.
Athens and Columbia. Yeah, it's about two. They're about 2 hours apart. So.
Yeah. Augusta is where
Or two and a half. Yeah, about 2.5 hours. Yeah, between Athens and Columbia. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, or it might or it might be 3 hours depending on the traffic. But yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
It's closer than cl- closer than Auburn though. Yeah, or to Knoxville.
My YouTube app just crashed too. I think I'm still on the air, aren't I? I can't.
I don't know.
We can
I
hear
don't know.
you.
The StreamYard is still up.
Yeah, no, I think I'm
still here.
I think I'm still on. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. I'll check for you. Or did you find out?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I think
What's up,
the
Battle Angel?
OBS will think that the OBS will tell you if you're still live. Yeah.
There you go. You're on.
Yes. All right. I'm back. Sorry, I had to make a phone call. Columbia is about 45 minutes from Augusta. Yeah. Whenever I've been to Augusta a couple times. Once went to visit Lou and BA when he was still in the apartment, and once in a new house. And it takes me right through that. The worst part of Columbia. I forget what exit that is. Anyway, you go up 26. It's before you get to the main part of Columbia. Well, I say the main part of Columbia. I guess downtown area. And you get off this exit towards Augusta to whatever. What's that interstate? Is that what interstate is that leads into Augusta? Is it 20?
I-20.
Yeah, I think it was 20.
Yeah.
So anyway, you get off 26. You go down this road for maybe 8 or 9 miles before you get to I-20, headed towards Augusta. And that stretch of road for that 8 or 9 miles might be the most depressing stretch of road I've ever driven down in my entire life in Columbia.
Damn.
And this isn't me. And this isn't,
depressing.
It looks like a third world country. I mean, it's really bad. I mean, the road. First of all, the roads are almost whatever that road is. Next time I go, I'll document whatever the name of that road is, or highway, whatever they call it. The road is the road is almost undrivable. It's so like the physical road itself is so bad. Then all of the businesses, restaurants, shops, whatever, they all look like they're 35 years old and have never been renovated. Maybe even older than that. It's just depressing. I mean, you just see people walking down the fucking street pushing shopping carts, it looks like you got transported into a third world country.
Wow.
Yeah. It's bad.
So I got family in South Carolina, and I lived there for like 3 or 4 years of my childhood. And thank God I've never been to Columbia. My parents love me enough to protect me. So,
I mean, there are parts of Columbia that are nice, but outside of the major metro area, like like 5 Points is a cool area. That's like the bar district in downtown Columbia. Where the state house is and everything. Like all of that is fine. I don't want to. Not the entirety of Columbia is a shithole, but once you get out of that little perimeter around that main downtown area, it's just not nice. And of course, they do have a lake. They have a lake. What's the name of that fucking lake up there? I just went up there. I stayed on that lake a couple years ago.
Is it Murray of Richmond or something?
Yes, thank you. Yes, Lake Murray is nice. I think Lake Oconee. I don't know if that's actually in Columbia or on the outskirts or outside of Columbia, but Lake Oconee is also a nice lake. So there are nice areas. But
yeah.
But there's a lot of, I mean, some of that. Now every city has bad areas. So that's a thing. But I don't know. Unless I was living on the lake, I wouldn't want to live in Columbia, South Carolina.
Now I know you're a Clemson fan and you're supposed to hate like the Gamecocks and stuff, but have you? Surely, being in the state, you've been to the campus, right? Like, I mean, is that too bad or?
The campus?
Yeah,
I mean, look, this isn't unique to South Carolina. I'm not a fan of campuses in any major cities. Yeah. I like college towns.
Yeah.
So, like Athens is a college town, Auburn is a college town, Clemson college town, Morgantown, West Virginia is a college. I mean, there's a million of them, but places like Pitt, like that's in downtown Pittsburgh. It's not nice at all.
It's a sports city that needs to just be a sports city outside.
And South Carolina's campus is really spread out, and it's not. I don't know. It's not my, it's not my style at all.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, it's in downtown Columbia. It's okay, I guess. There's parts of it that are nice.
Well, like even, I did check out UAB, even though I'm not going to end up going there. It's downtown Birmingham, but it's a nice campus, and the rest of Birmingham is just Birmingham.
Yeah, I've never been to Alabama before, which is pretty surprising because I've been pretty much everywhere in the Southeast.
Yeah.
I've never been to Alabama.
Pennsylvania.
I have two nieces that go to they're seniors right now. They're about to graduate from Auburn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. But I don't know. I've been to Texas. Let's see where have I been in the South? I've been to Kentucky. I've never been to Missouri. I don't even know if that's not even really the South. That's the Midwest, in my opinion.
I've been to Missouri.
Never been to Missouri.
I've been to
Kentucky,
Panama City.
Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Tennessee. I've never been to Louisiana, and I've never been to. I guess it's the only 2 states in the South I haven't been to is Louisiana and Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah.
You never been to Alabama?
Never been to Alabama. Mm-mm. And actually, I say I've been to Texas. I've only been to Texas by traveling through there. I've never visited Texas. Oh no, I did. Sorry, what am I talking about? I went to San Antonio for a week a couple of years ago. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I have been to Texas. It's been a whole week there. Forgot about that.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, traveling through a state doesn't mean you visited the state.
No, but I stayed in San Antonio for like 5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've
never been to Texas.
Went to the Alamo and stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, our hotel. You walked out of the back door of our hotel, and right across the street was the Alamo. Actually, we just looked down on the Alamo from our hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to the. I don't know what they call it there. You guys know what the Space Needle is in Seattle?
Yeah, I think it's called the Tower of the Americas.
Is that what it is in San Antonio?
Yeah.
Okay. We went up. There's a restaurant up there at the very top, and so we went there and had dinner. And it spins around real slowly, so you sit by the window, and have your dinner, and you get to see the overhead view of the city. So that was cool. It was right next to the Spurs arena, whatever that's called. The San Antonio Spurs arena.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't really that impressed. The 2 most famous things in San Antonio are the Riverwalk, which our hotel was on the Riverwalk. Do you know what that is, Ballard? You ever heard of that?
The Riverwalk?
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard of that in other cities, but I haven't heard about it in San Antonio.
So it's a man-made little. It's not even really a river. It's kind of like a fucking. It's concrete. It's not.
It's a canal.
It's a concrete canal that's I don't know, maybe a mile long. I don't even know if it's that long.
All right.
And along on each side of it is restaurants, basically, and bars.
Yeah, a bunch of stores.
There's some shops. Yeah, it's mostly restaurants and bars.
Yeah.
And so I guess it's kind of like the popular nightlife area there. It was okay.
Yeah, mostly lots of Mexican food.
Yeah, lots of Southwest food. And then you can get on a little canoe. You can pay whatever, $15 or $20 and get on a little canoe, and they'll, paddle you down the fucking River for 20 minutes or whatever. Yeah.
Don't fall in. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's only like 3 feet deep.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if you can't really drown unless you just retarded.
Well, I know that water's probably dirty, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like green. It is dirty, but there are fish in there. That carp or whatever they got in there. I got some videos. I did some YouTube videos walking down the Riverwalk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, anyway, I won't go back there unless I have to. It's not one of those places I went to and was like, I got to go back to this place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway.
So when y'all, let's see, we got the Slobs this year in Nashville. Where was it in Tennessee before? Was it Gatlinburg?
It was
Pigeon Forge.
Pigeon Forge.
Okay, what'd you think of that?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Pigeon Forge.
I saw videos. It snowed the whole time.
Pigeon Forge is Myrtle Beach in the mountains.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. You ever been to Myrtle Beach before, Ballard?
I have, once or twice.
Yeah. Everything that you see in Myrtle Beach is a carbon copy. Just take it from the beach and put it in the mountains, and that's Pigeon Forge.
I could see that.
That's exactly what it is.
I've been to Pigeon Forge once. We went for Christmas one year. But yeah, I could see how they relate.
Yeah, they're exactly the same. Just one's in the mountains and one's on the beach. Now me and Slim Shady, because this is weird too, because Pigeon Forge is a tourist town, just like Myrtle Beach is, but it's a dry county or a dry. I don't know. It must be the county. So you can't buy liquor there. So of course we wanted liquor. So. Me and Slim Shady got in his car and drove to Gatlinburg, which is the next town over. I guess it was maybe like a 30-minute drive from where we were staying to cross the county line. And then right on the other side of the county line, there's a liquor store, which kills it because everyone that lives in Pigeon Forge goes to that liquor store because it's right on the county line.
Right.
Because they can't buy it in their own county. Gatlinburg's. We went there we only stayed one night there, I think. Was that two summers ago when we did sort of a round trip? We got a cabin in Maggie Valley. Then we went to Cherokee, which is right there by Maggie Valley, for like a night or two. Then we went into Tennessee and stayed in Gatlinburg for a night or two. Then we drove down to Clemson and stayed there for a couple of nights. That was during the spring game. So we hit like 4 different places in a week. And Gatlinburg is nice. I like Gatlinburg.
Yeah, Gatlinburg was nice. Pigeon Forge itself was just okay.
Yeah, Pigeon Forge. It's a tourist trap.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to a tourist trap at the beach than I would in the mountains. That's just me, though. You know. We went to that when we went there too, Dollywood. Yeah, they don't sell alcohol at Dollywood.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Dollywood. Look, we went to Dollywood for the kids, not for. Well, I say not us, but yeah, Mrs. Peete loves Dolly Parton, so. I don't know. It was okay. I mean, it's just like every other amusement park, except they don't sell beer. So. Yeah. Anyway.
The only thing I want to do when we get to Nashville, I mean, yeah, compete in the slobs and stuff, but I think so. We're planning to get there Thursday, me and Mom, but if we can, dude, like, let's definitely. I want to go see the Predators.
Oh,
the hockey team.
Yeah,
I think it'd be great. I went to the Lightning game last year, or no, I went to the Lightning. But when I was visiting before the cruise, like that week,
I didn't go inside that place when I went to Nashville, but it's a cool looking. It is giant. That Predators arena.
No,
Bridgestone Arena.
Bridgestone Arena.
Yeah, Bridgestone Arena. That place is giant. Huh?
Yes. Well, I guess if they're playing that weekend, maybe we could go to a game, but.
Yeah,
that's huge, man. That's like a big bowl.
It's
inside.
That's near. Isn't that near the playoff time for the NHL?
Playoffs.
In March. Yeah, I guess so.
So I don't know. It might be.
We have to see what the Predator. I don't even know what they're doing right now.
Well, if they're good, which they probably will be, because I think they're one of the better NHL teams pretty much right now.
The season hasn't even started yet. What the hell?
No, the season. It's hockey, Ballard. What's wrong with you? Anyway, I bet you the tickets aren't cheap. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But it would be cool to go to, yeah.
Yeah, especially if it's a playoff game in that.
A playoff game in that?
Oh, if it's a playoff game, forget about it.
Yeah.
I'd almost prefer there not be games there that weekend, because whenever there are games, when you're on the weekend there, because it already gets very crowded on Friday and Saturday.
Isn't it already going to be the NBA All-Star game?
In March, yeah, it should be.
The 13th through the 15th for the slobs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got a.
No, I think it was the. SEC tournament. That was
the
happening
SEC
that
tournament's there that week.
Right.
That is right.
That was it.
Yeah, it is.
That was the event.
That explains the schedule because the Predators are on the road all that.
But they're having the SEC tournament there. That's right. Now that actually is more interesting to me. I'd rather almost go see that than a Predators game.
We can look into it, man. I
don't know how it works with the SEC. I'm pretty sure with like the ACC tournament, and maybe all these conferences do it the same way. But don't you just buy like a day pass and you can go to watch all of the games that day?
You can. I think I don't know how it works with basketball, but like I've been to the SEC baseball tournament, and you can buy individual games or. You have like
all right, so you have the option to buy either one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know if I would care who's playing. I mean, just to go watch a college basketball tournament game, I don't even care who's playing. It would still be cool.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Might have to do that. Nate is hell bent on playing pickleball with me in Nashville, so I got to find somewhere to do that. That only takes a couple hours, though. That's not like a big deal.
Yeah.
But he wants me to embarrass him on the pickleball court. So I'll oblige him.
He lives in Omaha. Isn't that embarrassing enough?
Jackpot says probably just full of Kentucky fans and Voltards. You mean at the SEC tournament? Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Neckbeards and Voltards.
Probably mostly volunteer fans because it's in Tennessee.
Yeah. Andy's not really going to do much in basketball this year, I don't think. So it won't be them.
Why do you think that?
Just my personal opinion.
I don't know. That's the reason I'm asking. I mean, I know Vanderbilt's in the recent years has been a dominant basketball program, but I know that they were shit the past couple of years. Is that what it is?
Yeah, at least this past season they were.
Okay.
And I mean, yeah.
Well, if they're in the they're in the tournament. Everyone's in the tournament, so there'll be a lot of Vandy fans there. I mean, that's where they're at. It's Nashville. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Nashville's a cool town. I like it. It's perfect for the Slav Olympics too. It really is.
Yeah.
It might be the most perfect spot we've had yet, honestly. For not just for I'm not talking about for the events. I'm just talking about for everything else.
Yeah. I will say it's cool that you guys decided to push it back an extra weekend because of the weather, possibly, because, early March would be a stretch.
It's probably gonna be nice the weekend before. Yeah. It's probably the weather's probably gonna be nice that first weekend in March, and then be.
There was a reason we originally had it a week earlier than that, and there was I forget the reason. There was some sort of conflict of schedule for something, and I can't remember what it was now that we moved it back another week. But anyway, yeah.
Hey, did you get your sweet ride yet?
I did. I got it this morning at about 9:30.
No shit. All right.
Yeah.
How's it drive? How's it feel?
I like it. I mean, there was a couple things that I'm being sort of nitpicky, but and most of the stuff I knew about before I bought it. Like, it doesn't have push to start. You have to have a key for it, which is kind of weird for a modern vehicle. But that's not a huge deal to me. There was one serious paint problem on the tailgate that I didn't notice on the pictures. Either that or they just covered it up in the pictures, which is what I think they did. But I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have that paint. I'm just gonna have the whole tailgate repainted.
Yeah.
Okay. Other than that, though, I mean,
good and all that.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I looked at the maintenance record on it. It's got 73,000 miles, and you're supposed to do the full tune-up and transmission service and replace the transmission fluid and all that, and all the filters. You're supposed to do that at 70,000 miles, and it has never been done. It's got 73,000 miles on it. Spark plugs, the whole deal.
Yeah.
So but I knew that before I bought it. So that's not Carvana's fault. So I'm going to take it up to the dealership next week and just have the works done on it, the 70,000 mile tune up and all that shit. So that's probably going to cost me another $1,000, which I'm not thrilled about, but whatever. I mean,
brother, I know how you feel. My damn hot water heater busted yesterday.
Oh no!
Woke up to that yesterday morning. Water, but at least my hot water heater's in the garage, and there was a carpet laid out, so the carpet soaked up most of the water that came out. So we got the carpet out, got this shop vac, got most of the water out. I got my stepson coming over here. He's going to do the work because I called a professional plumber. I called Plum Pro, and they came out and they wanted to charge me nearly $3,000 to do this shit. And I'm like, no. I mean, look, I can get a tank, for like the lowest $449 to $600 to $700, and I would think $500 is enough for labor to put this in.
Yeah.
So I mean, it shouldn't cost me no more than $1,500, but no, you want twice that amount.
Yeah.
I thought, fuck you.
So you have no hot water right now?
No, I don't. Man.
Oh, that's really sucks.
I've been bathing out of the kitchen sink.
Yeah, that sucks.
It does suck. It sucks a big weenie. Yeah, I mean, being naked in your kitchen at 6:30 in the morning and trying to bathe, and the dogs are looking at you.
I was like, what? This guy, the cheese done slid off this guy's cracker. Look at him.
That's right. That's probably what they think. So why is Daddy coming down here naked with a towel and shampoo?
So when are you getting it fixed?
I'm waiting on Jeff to get here. We're going to go to Home Depot. We're going to pick out a tank. I'm going to pick it up, put it in the back of my SUV. He's going to come over here. He's going to replace it. I guess we'll leave the old one out, and so they can pick it up because third Tuesday Carolina Waste picks up stuff like that.
Like appliances and stuff.
Yeah. So, hopefully, they'll pick it up next Tuesday. But yeah, man, I'm just wanting to get it done. I mean, I don't want to go another day of trying to bathe in cold water.
Jay, let me ask you. Jay's in this comment section. Let me ask Jay. He says, don't get a transmission flush, which I wasn't planning on, by the way. He said, just change the transmission fluid. The flush is a scam and will tear up transmissions. Okay, let me ask you this, Jay. Because I'm not like I don't do major repairs on cars, but I can change oil and do shit like that. How hard is it to do that on my own? Can I do that on my own? I mean, I guess what I'm asking is it as simple as just changing the oil? Is there a drain plug for the transmission? You drain it out and put new fluid in there? Is it that easy? I don't know.
Nothing's that easy.
You don't think it's that easy?
They just make it hard for the man out there.
Yeah, I mean, the reason I'm asking is I don't know.
Yeah.
Now look, depends on my transmission. It's a four-wheel drive transmission, so it's probably more complicated.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Who you taking it to get the work done?
Well, let me ask you this. So, do you know the dealership that's right over there by Home Depot on Berlin G? It's GMC Dodge Ram whatever dealership. It's been there for fucking ever.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. It's right on the corner. Yeah.
I don't know if it's still there because when I drove by it a couple of weeks ago, they were taking all the cars off the lot. I don't know if they were just doing some work and renovating it or if they were moving location. I don't know, but it's been there forever.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I would take it. That's where we bought our Jeep from. That's where I take my Jeep anytime it's ever had to have any kind of work done to it, and they've always done a good job. But if it's not there anymore, I'll have to find somewhere else. There's also a McElveen over here by the interstate.
Yeah, McElveen. That's a big damn lot, too. That's a big place.
So I'll take it to one of those, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, they should They should break you over the goals. I shouldn't laugh. I mean, these dealerships, I think they're desperate, man, because of the Carvanas of the world.
Yeah.
So, damn, Slim's even in here now.
Yeah, they're not much different than. I mean, I think even the brick and mortar dealerships, I think, sell more cars online than they do on their lot.
I agree.
But I guess they make most of their money at the service, parts and service center.
That's why, I think they make a shitload of money in the parts and service.
Yeah.
I think they make more money there than they do in just actually selling cars.
Right.
Correct. And they always trying to upsell you in them service centers. I don't like them.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we just noticed that your air filter was a little dirty. Would you like to change that? Fuck no. I like a dirty air filter.
Yeah, I like my filters like my women, dirty.
Right. I like them dirty. I like them trashy. A little on the trashy side.
We know that some inside your trunk wasn't working. Who told you to check my trunk?
Yeah, no shit. What you doing in my trunk, bro?
Right. What the fuck are y'all doing? What?
And every time I've gone to Somerville Ford, I'm only stepped into the lounge area for a minute, and I get a phone call, and they're going, "Hey, we know you just brought in your car. You got a nice ride there, and we know it's low mileage. What would you like to trade it in?" I went, "No, thank you. Leave me the fuck alone."
Jay says they got 8-speed and 10 speeds out now and know nothing about. Yeah, mine's an 8-speed 4-wheel drive transmission, so I guess I won't mess with it. I'll take that to the dealer. I can do the spark plugs on my own though, probably, and save some money. It's been so long since I've had a major repair on a car that I don't even I'm assuming it's like everything else over the past 10 years that's skyrocketed in price. So I don't even know what to expect about how much this is going to cost me.
Yeah. Well, if you get the full deal, it's probably going to be. I think you're right near $1,000, or it might be less. It might be $600-700.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be more than that.
Pricey. I mean, it's still pricey as hell. Yeah.
Yeah. The only other thing I didn't like about the truck is, there's nothing wrong with the tires. There's plenty of tread on them. They don't need replaced or anything, but they're bullshit cheap tires. Like somebody just threw a fucking pair of cheap tires on there or something,
Oh no.
Yeah. So
now you got to get new tires too. Okay.
Well, it's not something I have to do. I need to get I want to make sure the truck is in tip-top shape mechanically before I do anything else, cosmetic or otherwise. But yeah, sometime in the next 6 months to a year, I'll replace the tires, even though they'll probably last another 2 or 3 years based on the amount of tread that's on them. But they're whatever budget tires somebody got when they probably before they traded it in,
Right.
Yeah. So.
Well, yeah. If you can get some good tires, they'll last you 50, 60,000 miles. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
So, well, hey man, I'm glad you got it. At least, finally it came through.
Yeah, it's weird. Buying a car like that is weird. They brought it on a little flatbed and unloaded it in my driveway, and then she had me sign some electronic documents with my finger, and said toodles to me. Actually, she let me take it on a test drive first before I signed the documents to make sure that I wanted it. But it's weird that it's got a paper tag on it, obviously, because I don't have the plate or the registration yet. And every time I bought a car, you get a bill. You get a bill of sale. To have in your glove box in case you get pulled over. Well, they don't even give you a bill of sale.
What do they give you?
They give you a fucking piece of paper with a QR code on it. And you scan the QR code with your phone, and I guess there's the proof of purchase is on there, but there's no bill of sale at all.
So you tell the cop to scan the QR code?
Well,
yeah.
How do you go?
Scan my QR code.
Yeah, scan my QR code, bitch.
What I don't understand is how do you then go to the DMV without a bill of sale?
No, so that's the other thing too. Is
Go to the DMV with your.
I don't have to go anywhere. So it's Carvana handles all that. I did sign a document. One of the things I signed was power of attorney to let them handle all of that for me. So all I have to do is.
Okay, so they are getting you the tags and all.
They're getting my license plate. They're getting my registration. And I guess they're gonna have to send me the title too, because I paid cash for the car, so I own the fucking thing. So I need to get the title from somebody.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Well, what is it? You have 30 days for that shit to happen, before the cops can fuck with you and all that?
45 days.
Oh, it's 45 days. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what the QR code said. I don't know. Yeah, it's 6 weeks.
Everything's fancy dancy now. I mean, look, I'm looking at tanks for the damn hot water heater. Now they have Wi-Fi. They have Wi-Fi for the hot water heaters now, and it's like,
what?
Okay, I'm getting an old standard, tank that's gonna have water in it.
Why would you need Wi-Fi on your hot water heater?
Yeah, what's that for?
Well, for sensors and all that.
Oh, that sounds like a disaster waiting to happen there.
It does sound like that to me too.
Yeah.
I mean, one of my stepson's friend came over, and he's pretty expert in all this stuff too, and he was telling me all about it. He's worked in apartment complexes, and he said, yeah, they bought all these new tanks, and they're all Wi-Fi sensors.
So
I'm like,
does that mean that if your internet goes out, you don't get hot water?
Well, I don't know.
Just to change the water temperature with your phone is probably all it is.
Oh, okay.
You change the water temperature with your phone. Wow.
The fact that your water heater can be hacked.
Yeah.
Someone can hack your water heater and make your water.
I don't know why anybody's surprised. They have
taking a shower and be like, oh,
refrigerators now.
Somebody can hack your water tank and you'll be like, hot. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that with refrigerators, like Slim's talking about. You can adjust the temperature of your refrigerator or whatever.
Well, not even that. Like, they've got full-blown tablets built into the door of refrigerators.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can watch.
Like, I'm all for trying to keep an eye on the game, but I can spare 5 seconds to walk to the fridge and get a beer without having to have the TV.
Yeah, it's not just like it's the same thing with washing machines. Everything, they got sensors in them, and they put the amount of water in there based on the amount of weight of the clothes that are in there.
Yeah, mine does that.
It's bullshit.
It's a disaster waiting to happen. It sounds like.
Yeah, because it blows some it blows some sort of fuse or something.
I think it's a way to make sure that you have to come to them to fix your washing machine instead of you fixing it yourself, like people have done forever.
Well, there it is. That's it right there.
That's it. Got it.
I mean, because auto manufacturers tried getting it passed into law that you by law had to bring your vehicles to them to get your EV serviced.
That's a bunch of shit.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Number one, I'm not going to own one, but number two, even if I did, I wouldn't try fucking with it. I'd probably take it to them anyway.
The older appliances used to last for a fucking generation, pretty much.
Absolutely. There's hot water heaters out there that are 25 years old.
Yeah, washers and dryers, 25, 30 years old, never had to have been repaired once. I mean, now you're lucky to get one to last 10 years, seriously.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I had to repair my old dryer, but I mean, it was kind of like you. I replaced a part and it was working like new, or I had to replace a belt and it was working
the one thing we've had, I replaced the dryer, but we still have the washer that we bought when we bought this house, so it's 8 years old. And it's one of those ones, like I said, it has the sensors and all this bullshit on it that they don't need. And maybe a year or two into us having it, it just stopped. It stopped agitating, right? It stopped, shaking back and forth to wash the clothes. So we were like, what the fuck? So it was still under warranty. I think we got it from Lowe's. We called Lowe's. They sent somebody out to fix it. And they opened up the thing and they're like, oh, yeah. And they pulled out like 3 or 4 quarters and nickels. And they're like, this is what caused the problem. I'm like, that caused the washing machine to break? Like, the older ones that didn't happen with. You could dump a whole bucket full of quarters in that thing, it wouldn't break it. I mean,
my stepson's come. I'm getting out of here. All right. Well, I'm glad you got your ride there, Pete.
All right.
You take care.
Thanks, Scott.
Yeah, man. Bye.
So I'm like, all it takes is a pocket full of change to break my washing machine now? You got to be kidding me. And then it happened again a couple of years later. So it happened twice. So
make sure you take all your change out of your pocket.
Yeah, I do. But, I can't regulate everyone else in this house. They don't pay attention to what they're doing. I'm the only one that pays attention to stuff around here, Slim.
Well, 2 of them have an excuse because 18-year-olds don't pay attention to shit.
Nope.
And, you know, by dint of being under 10, you have the attention span of a goldfish.
Yep.
Yeah, well, he doesn't do his own laundry anyway, but I do my own. My wife does her own, and Pete Jr. does his own. So, anyway.
Yeah, I saw a teacher on the news this morning, and she said she's changing the way she teaches because kids learn like TikTok. You got to give them in quick doses.
Yeah, that's great. It sounds like a great idea. Let's just reinforce the short attention span of kids.
Well, she said it's not working the way she's doing it. They're not paying no attention anyway, so she's trying something different.
Well,
yeah, it's rough.
Well, I mean, that's just admitting failure and giving up. How about you do something to fix it?
Yeah.
Well, teachers. Well, we're having a teacher shortage anyway, so eventually they're all giving up.
Yeah.
Boy.
It's a mess.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm done having kids. I'll just say it like that.
Well, Pete, do not let them convince you to do a blowjob shot next to the Dick of Destiny. That's all I'm gonna say about the Vortex. Don't let them talk.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Right. So the old owners of the Vortex I used to be friends with. They sold corporate, so I don't know how it is now. But the old owners I used to know. So yeah, it's crazy. It used to be a real good time.
So you haven't been there since it had the new owners?
Right. I haven't been there since I had the new owners. Okay. That's been a couple of years now.
I'm looking forward to it. I mean,
yeah, it should be
I'm not taking no blow shot. I'm not taking a blowjob shot next to a giant wooden dick. No.
Right. Yeah, don't do that.
No.
Don't do that. I don't know if Rec Talk, they into some different shit. So
yeah, well, yeah, but see, they don't drink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rec and Sea Dog don't drink. Well, Paul does, and so does Jay.
Yeah, I know that, but I didn't know Sea Dog and Rec Talk didn't drink. Wow. Okay. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Sea Dog never drank, and Rec Talk quit years ago.
Oh, okay.
So
cool.
Yeah. So you know what that means, Yoda? More from me. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. When I hang out with Slim Shady, I got to split stuff with him. We got to share the bottle.
We're always trying to see who's going to outdrink who, and we still ain't figured it out. And what, 5, 6, 7 years we've been hanging out?
Yeah, neither one of us have won, but we've both lost somehow.
I've lost a bunch of brain cells.
Yeah. On the official record, right? Paul still doesn't drink, right? Hoverbill Slaw.
Yeah, no, he does. He just doesn't. He just doesn't get behind the wheel afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's still on probation, right?
I don't think. No, he's not on probation. No.
I thought he said that. Oh man, I don't know.
No, he had his thing for a year. It's been over a year. He had this thing for a year where he was had to take P test, and I think he had like a. I think he had one of those things where you have to breathe into it to start your car or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's all done.
That's over. Cool.
That's all over with. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. A good business then.
Yeah. So he's back on. Well, what's the opposite of the wagon? The train?
He's off the wagon.
He's off.
So on the wagon mean you stop drinking, and off the wagon means
I don't know. He's whatever that is.
It's
it's one or the other.
Yeah.
He's off the wagon. I don't know. He's off.
I never got on the wagon.
He's off the wagon and off his rocker, both.
Right. One is one is the other.
That motherfucker said he was going to wear a paper bag to put over his head at the Georgia Tech game.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
He said he was going to put on a paper bag and storm the field when Georgia Tech wins.
If he puts on a paper bag, I'm lighting that bag on fire while it's on his head.
If Clemson loses, he's gonna put on a bag.
Well, you ain't gonna be able to do that because you quit smoking, so you don't have a lighter on you anymore.
I'll take one. Do you know that scene in Home Alone? I think it's Home Alone 2 where Joe Pesci's head gets lit on fire. Yeah, that's what Paul's gonna be. I'm gonna light his fucking head on fire like Joe Pesci.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he got his head lit on fire, and then he tries to dunk his head in the toilet, but there was gasoline in the
Yeah,
toilet.
it was kerosene in it, I think.
Yeah, kerosene.
Yeah.
Just boom.
And I've been to that Claremont Lounge y'all are going to. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're actually going.
Okay. Good luck with that.
So we'll see.
Yeah, no,
we'll see.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be super disappointed if we don't go.
Nah, you won't. You're not missing nothing.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm gonna spend, look, if I'm spending money to watch women take their clothes off, they better be under the age of 70. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And the place is so small. It's like super tiny. Yep.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
I'm just worried because I'm not up to date on my vaccinations. I don't know if I need to get a tetanus shot before I go in there, or rabies shot, shingles vaccine,
or both.
Both. Yeah.
Yep.
Some intravenous penicillin.
A couple of COVID boosters while you're at it.
Yeah, get a couple of boosters.
Yes.
Oh man.
And Vic, I don't even know if it's wheelchair accessible, so I don't even know if you could even get in there. I don't even think, from what I remember, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Am I really missing anything?
No.
Well, when slaw's involved, you're not needing to worry about wheelchair accessibility, more like wheelbarrow accessibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be a good place for Slaw to go. I mean, those are women her his age. Slaw, he's almost 70, isn't he? How old is he? You would think I would.
Early 60s.
You would think I would know by now how old he is, as long as I've known him.
Like his late 50s.
No, he's definitely no.
Unfortunately, it's kind of hard to tell when you act your shoe size instead of your age.
Well, he's definitely not in his 50s. He's 60 something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
60s.
I don't know if it's early 60s, or mid 60s, or late 60s.
It's early 60s.
Is it?
Yeah. I think he was in his mid 50s at one point. Now he's in his early 60s.
I didn't say he was 70, Mrs. Pete. I said well, maybe I did say that. But if you're in your 60s, you're closer to 70 than anything else.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
I don't know. I've heard 55 called nearly 40 before.
55 is nearly 60. Yeah.
Well, it's also nearly 50.
That's not true, because I'm 50 and I'm not nearly 40. So no, don't feel nowhere like I felt at 40. Nah, we're gonna pass.
Well, if you're 50, you're just as close to 45 as you are 55.
Yeah, but you don't feel from 45 to 50, boy.
Don't tell me that. I'm about to turn 45 next month.
I'm sorry, my bad.
I'm already starting to feel it. Maybe I got it early. I don't know.
Right, 40. I was like, cool. Got 50. Like, damn, everything hurts. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. You don't just pop out of bed in the morning anymore. It takes you a minute to get out of that motherfucker, don't it? Yeah.
Wait a minute. Do I have this? What is this that hurts? I didn't even know this was on my body.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yes.
Yeah, that's why when a rec talker was like, "Yeah, we'll just walk from the stadium to the vortex," I was like, "How far is it?" And he's like, "I don't know, probably a few miles." Mm-hmm. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm getting an Uber, bro." He's like, "I'll carry you." I'm like, no. Mm-mm. No, I ain't Michael J. Fox, man. This ain't happening. Nope.
No.
I can't walk 2 miles. I walked 5 miles the other morning. What are you talking about, Mrs. Pete? I walked 5 miles the other morning, and then I went and whooped your ass in pickleball afterwards. What are you talking about? Shit. I'm in my prime.
That's probably what she's mad about, because she ain't.
Oh, no. Shots fired. Damn.
I remember they were interviewing Karl Malone because he stays in fantastic shape. They say, you stay in fantastic shape, can you go out there and play? He said, hell no.
No.
I'm in good shape, but I can't play basketball. Are you kidding me?
Well, it's crazy when you see these retired professional athletes, especially a lot of NBA players and definitely football players. You know, when they're in their 50s and 60s, they have a hard time even walking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at even the way like Barkley walks and stuff. Like, they look at like, I don't even know if they could run. Seriously, it would just be a brisk walk.
Yep. All that pounding and stress and all that on your body. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially your knees and your hips.
Hell yeah.
Back.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. My knees, my back, hips.
Yeah.
Vic, what time is your show tonight?
My show. Oh yes, I'm doing a show with Nate. Yeah.
Yeah, the Nate and Vic show tonight.
And so it's gonna be at 5. It's right after the Celine show. Yeah.
Okay.
Got the Celine show, then the Vic show. Then after the Vic show, I think is the Rob and Kale show, Carolina Jackpot and Rob Sanders. And then after the Rob and Kale show is the Pigskin Pete college football call-in show. It is like 5 or 6 straight hours of entertainment.
That is crazy, yeah.
Our first show is gonna be on Nate's channel. So next week it'll be on.
Gonna be on Nate's channel?
Yeah.
Which one of Nate's channels?
I thought you wanted people to watch it.
I know, but I guess we're doing it on his channel, the first episode, because it was his idea. So.
What are y'all gonna talk about?
He has 2 channels, right?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be on Nate the Great. Yeah.
Okay.
What are y'all gonna talk about?
I don't know, stuff, I guess. College football stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of like this show. Sounds like
great. What are you gonna talk about? Stuff.
It's gonna be the Vic and Nate shit show.
Yep.
I heard Nate say this. I think it was on the morning show. He said that it's the show about everything. Is that true?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. Yeah.
Yeah, everything is a lot. That's a big topic to cover. I mean, I don't know if there's enough time left in any of our existence to cover everything.
No.
It's the show about everything but winning for Nate.
Yeah. What are the chances that Nate sleeps through the first show? Because you know that's a possibility, don't you? Especially if it's on his channel.
50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a possibility. Yeah.
Like you're like, okay, show's about to start. You roll up to your computer, get everything set up, your microphone, get your headphones on, you're ready to go. Time goes by. You just never even hear from Nate.
Yeah,
That's happened.
That is possible.
It's possible. Do you have a backup plan if that does happen? Do you, out of spite, just fire up on your channel and do the show by yourself and spend the first 15 minutes of the show talking shit about Nate?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you should do. That's what I would do.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Prepare to be disappointed.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. He said, yeah. Come on, Vic.
Damn, Slim.
I love Vic's enthusiasm.
Something. Let's hype it up a little bit before the first show. Let's be enthusiastic.
Yeah.
Shit, be like Florida fans this year. Be all excited until it goes bad.
That'd be like Octavian. Yeah.
Yeah, be all excited till it goes bad. That was funny. Octavian was taking his medicine, and then he started lashing out. That was hilarious last night.
Yeah.
I missed that. What happened?
he was taking his medicine, and then he just snapped and started going off on Georgia and everything. Lou said, "What the fuck you doing out
Oh.
here?"
Georgia and LSU and
Right. He was like, "Fuck this shit now."
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hell no. I done took all the beating I'm going to take. I'm going to snap now. We're going to beat Georgia. We're going to beat LSU. We're going to beat all these teams."
I figured that was going to happen.
Right.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I figured he was going to do that.
Right. What, you got another coach in mind? What the hell is Sunbelt Billy going to do? What? He about to lose this team like Florida State did last year.
Yeah.
The fuck are you talking about? What?
Look, man, a man can only take so much pain before he snaps. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Right,
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be hard being a Florida fan for real.
Facts.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
I don't know what that's like anymore.
Yeah. Well, not many fans do know how it is to be as bad as Florida is.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Miami that down bad. Luckily.
Yeah, I guess
I've
not.
also never seen us go 2-10 either. I ain't never seen us down that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I've ever been down that bad. I don't think so.
That's rough. Yeah, rough.
5-7's about as down bad as I've ever gotten.
Yeah.
Well, they should just beg Urban Meyer to come back.
No.
Why not?
Shit, if they asked Urban Meyer to come back, that might actually give him a heart attack.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want Urban Meyer. Especially there.
At this point, Florida wants what?
I mean, they got a whole documentary about how fucked up things were when he was there.
But he won. Oh, it was fucked up, but he won.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won. Yeah, I like watching that. Damn. Yeah, the Aaron Hernandez shit was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
It wasn't just him. Well, he obviously was the worst, but
Right.
But they had a lot of crazy people on that team.
And my question is, and they let Cam Newton get in trouble, and I guess because they had Tim Tebow, because I'm like, they let him go, but they covered for Aaron Hernandez beating a bartender, and he should have been locked up. Like, wow. I was like, okay, they let some folk do shit and whatever with Florida, but they won.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I know he's an insanely violent person, but he can catch the ball pretty good, so we'll just keep him on the team.
Yeah, right. He's crazy, yep. And hey, he just kept going until he started killing folk. I was like, oh shit. Oh wow. I'm a top tight end in the NFL, and I'm out here killing people.
Vandy Dandy says being a fan of a losing team builds character. Well, that's what you tell yourself to make you feel better.
Yeah.
About
He's a Vanderbilt fan. Of course,
being a Vanderbilt fan.
Homecoming team. Hell yeah, you got to tell yourself that.
I don't think it adds character.
Homecoming team. For years. Let's play Vanderbilt for homecoming. What did Nick Saban said? I'm never losing to Vanderbilt. And he didn't. Never lose him to the ass. And he never lost to him.
He also says he wouldn't care if Vandy had murderers on their team as long as they won. Now, that is...
Damn. That's down bad.
Yeah. Damn.
You know, maybe a carjack or maybe rob, a little bit, but damn, murderers, damn. What did they do after the game? Oh, we went and just did drive-bys on folks. What the fuck
who's Tony?
about?
Who's Tony Joyner? Tony Joyner killed his baby mama in Fort Myers a few years back. I don't even know who that is.
I don't know either. Who did he play for?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
We're just reading the chat.
Oh, okay.
Ultra Mag Dog's the one. Oh, he played for Florida. Yeah, I don't know that name. I don't recognize that name. I don't know. Maybe they need somebody to start killing people over there so they can be good again.
mean, look at Florida, look at Florida State, look at Miami, look at Georgia. Get a bunch of criminals on your team, you start winning.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody said to me the other day, that's what Dabo Swinney's problem is. He keeps recruiting all these choir boys instead of getting killers. Now, and I thought he was just being, I thought he was, maybe he actually meant actual killers. I thought he was, he's using a euphemism there, talking about killers on the football field. I think he might have actually been talking about murderers. Damn, man.
Yeah, that's, yep.
I mean, I'm good with that. I'd rather go 8-4 than have certified murderers on my team. I don't want to win that bad. I'm not as down bad as Vandy Dandy is. Shit. Anyway. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the show. It's almost 2 o'clock now.
All right. Cool.
Yep. Appreciate you, Slim. Appreciate you, Yoda.
Yes, sir.
And appreciate you, Vic. Yeah, I'm going to go check out VicTube tonight. Well, actually, go check out Nate.
Yep.
I don't know, what is the name of his channel?
It's because there's a Nate the Great.
Nate the Great.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to go check that out at, what time is it? 6? 5?
5.
5. Okay. Yeah, go check that out at 5. All right, see you later, Vic.
All right, see you, Pete.
That's going to do it for me. I will be back tonight, though, on my main channel at 10 o'clock. Yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States of America. The College Football Call-In Show. So make sure you tune into that. And also, more importantly, probably make sure you call in. Otherwise, there won't be a call-in show. If nobody calls in, there won't be a call-in show. So y'all asked for it. I brought it back. And that's it. I'll see you guys tonight at 10 o'clock. Have a great rest of your day.